When I tell you this YSL trial is really something to watch. I'm watching Young Dolph trial this week. You came, Adrian Love, the prosecutor, is awful. So Quindarius Zachary, she arrested him as soon as he got out the hospital. The boy got sickle cell. There was a GoFundMe for him to get an attorney. He fired his attorney. But what I found to be so disheartening in all this, when we look at the defendants and the people who already have um, unindicted co-conspirators, is what they're saying. When I find out that finished high school, ninth grade, eighth grade, I wanted to cry. Our young black men are really in trouble. And, you know, I don't know what to say about us as a race, but Miss Love, who supposed graduated cum laude and all this stuff from college, if she is a heartless heifer, to say the least, heartless. And you know, sickle cell only affects black folk. And the Judge Whitaker, she probably don't know anything about sickle cell. She had to look it up to realize how much pain that this boy in. And he's on the stand the second day going through withdrawal. He has to take oxycodone. So you know he is, you know, for years for the pain. I had a cousin that passed away from sickle cell. It's no joke. She heartless. He is not um she is not getting any information. All of her witnesses are hostile. They don't want to testify. They don't want to be here. And then on top of that, she is a beast. You know what I'm saying? And she's losing. She has yet to prove Rico. So now we on the third day of questioning of Condarius Zachary. And he is not helping her. He on the stand like what he talking about? I lied. I lied. I lied. And you can't make this up. I'm just saying, y'all need to watch this trial because it's going to be going on another year. And I'm going to do an update on Young Dolph thing. You know what? I should make this a little longer. Oh, you know what? I got all this stuff behind me. I forgot. Ooh, let me move this stuff. Let me grab my other phone because I know I got some This is a shame before the Lord. It is. Hold on, I got some clips. I know I do. I gotta go back to work in about 10 minutes. So let me see. I know I got some clips. Oh, I got some from the attorney Weinstein. I'm gonna have to do a part two. Yep, I'm gonna have to do a part two. Let me see.
And welcome back to the AV, to the 7th Power Channel, where we talk about all things law, true crime, and a little bit of debauchery. Subjected him to excruciating pain and frequent medical cases. On Friday, you with a heavy heart, compelled by the you guys now.
This is the letter that Kadarius Zachary's sister wrote,
which definitely added more layers to the case this week. Now, so the Black law student actually wrote a letter to the judge, which is going to be here. This is the letter, and it was a letter that is from Quindarius Zachary's sister. Okay, Now, here is the letter. I'm going to read it to you guys, but this is what was read during the lunch break when the cameras were off. And we have several sources that were in the courtroom that have confirmed that this letter was read. So I'm going to read it to you guys now. It says, "Dear Judge Whitaker, I'm writing to you with a heavy heart, compelled by the profound concern for my brother, Quindarius Zachary, who has recently been thrust into a distressing and unbearable situation. I implore you to consider the grave implications of forcing him to testify in this case, given his severe health condition. My brother, who has been battling sickle cell disease with relentless courage, is not in a state to endure the strain of court proceedings, let alone serve as a witness under these circumstances. Sickle cell disease is an unforgiving and debilitating condition. It has ravaged Quindarius' health and subjected him to excruciating pain and frequent medical cases. On Friday, he was arrested and faced with a material warrant. It became painfully clear how unfit he is to engage in this case. His physical suffering, coupled with the emotional toll of his current predicament, leaves him utterly incapable of participating meaningfully as a witness. Quindarius has consistently expressed his desire to plead the Fifth Amendment on this matter. His decision should be respected, particularly when weighed against the backdrop of his fragile health. It is not merely a matter of legal rights. It is a question of basic human decency and compassion. The emotional and physical stress inflicted upon him by this forced testimony could exacerbate his condition, causing him further harm to a person already in tremendous pain. I urge you to consider the principle established in case law regarding the protection of witnesses who are unable to testify due to severe health conditions." She cites United States versus Kincaid. And remember, I told you guys about those numbers. This is how us legal people find cases. It's the Seventh Circuit. It's a 2000 case. In that case, the court recognized that a witness's health could exempt them from testifying, particularly when their condition would be significantly aggravated by the participation in the legal process. This is actually a very well-written letter. She says, similarly, I don't know how to pronounce that. This is a Holder case from 1964. The Supreme Court emphasized the importance of protecting individuals from undue stress and potential harm when their health is at risk. The burden of requiring my brother to testify while he's in such a vulnerable state is not only legally questionable, but is also morally indefensible. It is a matter of recognizing the humanity of individuals who are already suffering. To force him into the courtroom would not only be a disservice of justice, but a profound injustice to a person who deserves compassion and understanding. Please, Judge Whitaker, I appeal you to exercise your discretion in this matter with the utmost sensitivity. Allow Quindarius to remain free from the anguish and the further deterioration of his health that could result from participating in this case. His well-being must take precedence, and it is our hope that you will act with the empathy and fairness that this situation demands. Thank you for your consideration of this urgent and heartfelt plea. I trust that you will make a decision that reflects both the letter and the spirit of justice. Sincerely, Latoria Zachary, Quindarius Zachary's sister. So there it is, guys.
And guess what happened? He got to testify. Then his grandmother passed. They were going to lock him up for the weekend, but they released him at home with a monitor. He is just testifying as a witness, and he's on probation. He already served 9 years for the crime. He couldn't attend his grandmother's funeral, and you think that he gonna come in there on Monday and testify and help the prosecution? Hell no, he's not. Hell no, he's not. And that letter was read. That's AV to the 7th power. She is awesome. I'm always on her channel. Check her out. And they expect him, and she was just nice to him. My grandmother passed. I couldn't go to the funeral. I'm at home. Y'all got my phones. When Woody was on the stand, Woody kept his phones. They keeping this boy phones till he finished testifying. This is so unfair treatment of a witness, and you think that this man's supposed to help you? Hell no. What a disgrace of justice. But he shouldn't have fired his attorney. His attorney did get him an immunity deal. All right, y'all. I just wanted to give you a quick update. You need to check out that YSL update. You can't believe how many constitutional law they have broken. And she is awful. Have a good day. Let me upload this.